The Russian army, which has been fighting to gain control of the embattled city of Avdiivka in eastern Ukraine, have most probably faced some worse casualty rates this year, as they have faced losses of at least 4,000 troops as per reports. The conflict in eastern Ukraine intensifies, with Russia's casualties surging to alarming numbers. The battleground centered on Avdiivka, a city in eastern Ukraine, has seen a relentless and brutal escalation of violence. In a call held with US Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin on Saturday, October 28th, Ukraine Defense Minister Rustem Umerov spoke about the staggering death tally of the Russian army in Avdiivka, as per a telegram post by the Ukrainian Ministry of Defense. The Defense Ministry of the United Kingdom stated 8 brigades had been deployed by Moscow in its campaign for Avdiivka, which is home to a sprawling coke plant and is located roughly 16 miles from Donetsk, which has been occupied by Russia. However, those forces have likely suffered some of Russia's highest casualty rates of 2023 so far. Russia, in its pursuit of control, has suffered heavy losses. The estimated casualty count stands at a staggering 4,000. This stark number is not just a statistic but represents lives lost, families torn apart, and a nation in turmoil. International communities have expressed growing concern over the mounting humanitarian crisis. The conflict has not only affected the soldiers on the front lines, but has also had a profound impact on the civilians residing in the region. Everyday lives have been upended, with people living in constant fear and uncertainty. Despite the odds, Ukrainian forces have shown remarkable resilience and determination in defending their homeland. The tide of the conflict seems to be turning, forcing Russia to reassess its strategies and confront the substantial losses it has suffered. As the battle for Avdiivka escalates, Russia is starting to feel the pinch, with its military suffering significant losses. While Russia's military might is undisputed, there are clear signs of strain as its weapons arsenal nears exhaustion. Indeed, the strength and endurance of a military force is not only measured by the number of soldiers or the size of its tanks. It's also about the stockpile of weapons that can sustain a prolonged conflict. In the case of Russia, there are increasing reports indicating a significant depletion of their military stockpiles. This situation is further exacerbated by the fact that Russia has been trying to replenish its ranks with older, unfit and ill-trained recruits. This strategy may be a quick fix to bolster numbers, but it's not a viable long-term solution. It only serves to highlight the strain on Russia's military resources. Let's not forget, a well-equipped and well-trained military is integral to the success of any military campaign. With a depleting arsenal and a struggling fighting force, Russia's campaign in Ukraine faces serious challenges. This is not just about a show of force, but a test of endurance. The depletion of Russia's military stockpiles and the struggle to maintain a fit fighting force presents a significant challenge to their campaign in Ukraine. Despite the immense pressure, Ukraine is making remarkable strides, reclaiming its territory from Russia. In the face of adversity, Ukraine has shown resilience, managing to regain control of significant areas previously under Russian occupation. The Ukrainian military, although not as powerful as Russia's, has employed strategic and tactical maneuvers that have proven effective in their fight back. The support from Western allies has been a game-changer, providing Ukraine with much-needed military aid and bolstering the morale of the Ukrainian forces. This aid has been instrumental in tipping the scales in Ukraine's favor, enabling the country to withstand the Russian onslaught and push back against the invaders. The Ukrainian forces have focused on decimating the Russian ground forces even as Russia dominates the sky. Their strategy has yielded results, with Ukraine managing to reclaim key areas and inflict considerable casualties on the Russian side. As Ukraine continues to reclaim its territories, the tide appears to be turning against Russia, marking a significant shift in this ongoing conflict. This shift is a testament to the indomitable spirit of the Ukrainian people and their will to defend their homeland at all costs. It's a story of resilience, of a nation standing tall against a powerful adversary, and of the power of global solidarity in the face of aggression.